everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you click that button below, I would appreciate it. So we are back to embroidery. As you guys know, I did end up selling my home, which I have been documenting it. So I'm hoping you are enjoying that content. And I've moved everything over to my parents' house. So technically their garage, which I do appreciate them allowing me to do this so I can continue filming these videos in the meantime. So obviously we've gone ahead, we transported the machine, this beast of a machine over here. Now, of course, there are a couple things that we had to do in order to make sure it kind of got over here correctly, such as removing my little brackets, and I had to I didn't like de-thread, but I had to remove all my thread in the back of the machine. So that's what we are doing today. We are going to be cleaning this mess up. It is so bad. I've left it here like this for probably 2+ weeks. Now, of course, I do drape a sheet over it just to keep any dust off of it, since it is going to be kept in the garage. But yeah, let's do a close-up of what this machine looks like, and let's get this bad boy up and running again so we can continue doing orders. So there is absolutely nothing that I'm hiding from you guys. I literally left my machine just like this. I mean, we have string hanging everywhere. All my colors that were once actually installed on the machine. And as you guys can see, this clump of mess back here is actually all the thread. So basically what I ended up doing is I just cut it from like the bottom base here. And then I basically grabbed all of them together and then create a giant knot. Now, I did go ahead and already cut that knot, so everything is kind of on the loose side. So what we need to do is we need to find all the colors, coordinate them with our threads, and go ahead and get everything hooked back up and get this machine up and running. So let's go ahead and work on that disaster right now. I'm trying to figure out where I can place you guys without you seeing the back of my head this entire video, but that might end up happening, so I do apologize. I will try to go on the other side when I can, but personally, I actually think that this is gonna take me quite a while to do. It is exactly 5:43 p.m. and I'm really curious to see how long this assembly is going to take us. Now, really, it shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take an hour is kind of what I'm predicting, but again, you just never know. Now, of course, I have done a close-up and I will show it again what I do in order to quickly kind of tie them off. But let's go ahead and try to color coordinate everything. Now again, I don't usually technically need all these colors, but I do want this machine organized. So this is actually not the right color. What is this? This is the fun part. Maybe this is brown. Oh, this is brown. Here it's brown. I'm thinking it's maroon. It's matte. Okay. See, this is why I'm saying it's going to take forever. One, we have to find the end because of course everything got dismantled. And then we have our red. All right, so maybe what I might end up doing actually is I might just do 3 rows at a time, tie them off and then pull them through, just to try to get as, I guess, less of a mess. This is what I'm thinking involved, because I have so much thread, like guys, like look at this. This is my mess that I have to assemble. Okay, so this is thread number 1, and she's stuck somewhere. Okay. Okay, so I got her through. Go ahead, cut this. And of course I do have a trash can, so I'm trying to keep everything as organized as possible. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is kind of just at least getting all the threads through, and then at that point I'll end up putting them through the needle. I'm just trying to think of what the heck to do as I am literally going along. All right, so we are stuck again. Why is she stuck? The problem is it's just like you don't want to pull too hard and then have to rethread like all the way from back up here. No, no, no. Okay. One of my biggest fears, and you guys are probably crooked because you are on paper and I'm just doing my best. So one of my biggest fears happened where the thread snapped as I was trying to pull it through. Luckily enough, I caught it all the way at the top. So I'm trying to keyword trying to fix this, and she be right here. Oh Lord. Problem is I don't have that much to really work with. Okay. Oh Lord. So, oh, I think I got it. Okay, she's all the way down here. Oh no. I got it all the way to the bottom. And then it just almost snapped. Okay, got it. So I kind of jumped around with my rows. I ended up doing row 1. I did row, what would you call them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did row 5 and 4 and row 1. And actually I still got to do my black. Oh Lord, what is going on up here? So I'm trying to show you guys how I make a mess. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to grab the end of the thread that is currently through our machine, as well as the end of the thread that is on our threadboard, right? So now that we have both ends together here, we are basically just going to grab it, loop it around your ring finger, and then just pull it through to create a knot. So as you guys may or may not see, this is a very, I know it's bad lighting, guys, I'm working with natural lighting. It's a very, very thin knot. So while I'm pulling it through, it shouldn't get caught. All right, it is 6:07 and I've just gone ahead, threaded everything up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, and then all we have left now is just to go ahead and loop all the thread through the needles. I actually went ahead and threaded only 14 because one of them was a double black. I think it was on, I'm thinking my dad's project when I did his double down hats, and I just never changed it. And since I don't have anything attached to it at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it blank, just because if I need to swap a color, I'll just choose that one, if you get my drift. So here we are at this moment. We went ahead, I haven't even wiped anything down, honestly. It's just the fact that I went ahead and cleaned everything up. Everything is nicely organized, as you guys can tell, and we have no more loose strings. So here we are right now. Our next project is to go ahead and thread all these up. So I've actually gone ahead and I grabbed a cooler from my parents' garage, just so I'm not like hunching down, since I do have back problems. And of course I'm gonna grab my tweezers. These are the key to everything. Now, of course, you guys need to make sure you are looping it behind this little metal bracket back here. So that is what I'm going to be doing, as well as threading it. Now, this is not helpful, the fact that I do have a fan on me and all my thread just keeps, you know, flying around. However, we're in the Florida heat, so it's not going off. Absolutely not. So let's just go ahead and one down. Why am I feeling like I am on the struggle bus? Oh. So one thing I will recommend in order to have a successful and quick way to thread is making sure that you have a nice clean tip. So you guys might see where I kind of snip a little off just to give it that clean edge, and then I'm gonna grab my tweezers and possibly pull it through, but I just messed that one up. I feel like this red one is actually stuck, so when I went to grab the back half, once it went through the needle, it ended up slipping from my fingertips. I don't know, I just feel like it's so tight. Oh, it is, yeah it is. I was thinking it wasn't properly threaded, but it is. And of course, that's something you guys want to make sure is obviously, you know, with moving the machine, things are going to get messed up. So after, you know, you do all this, you need to make sure you do run a sample, because the last thing you want to do is thinking it did not change in the commotion, and it did. But just kind of to let you guys know, I actually did run a sample as soon as I got it moved over here. I actually just threaded up like my white one, and there was an error. The error was actually my bar, my famous bar I talk about very often. This bar actually got shifted all the way down. So when I was embroidering, it kept like losing focus of the white thread and kept like stopping. Okay. I have to actually do, oh, this one's not, okay. Don't touch that one, Brittany, because that has no color to it. It's also love bug season, and they are just flying around. There's not that many, but if you see me like look, that's what I'm looking at. All right, so everything is officially connected to each needle. Of course, you are going to see some of this excess, which is fine. Once I start using those colors, that will go away. But yeah, machine is finally complete. So the official time is 6:22. I am actually curious how long this did end up taking me. I'll go ahead and throw up a time right here. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. If you could, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next crafting project. Bye everyone.